You say this, yet nowadays all the leftists, wonderful people, they're so wonderful on the left with their obsession of killing little babies and mutilating little kids' private parts. Many on the left can't even tell you what a real man or a real woman is because apparently we can choose our gender. Because that's how nutty their fucking cult is. But anyways, let's talk. You say this, yet nowadays all the leftist wonderful people work for Clinton News Network, More Shitty News Network, ABC News, not local, because local, like ABC News, they don't really get political. Thank God. But that's like, it's still, main ABC channel is very political and psychotic. NBC and CBS, NBC, who's owned by Comcast now, and Comcast allows all this extreme left nonsense about Orange Man bad, Bush bad, Ronald Reagan bad. Don't explain exactly how they're fucking bad, or they'll just copy off what the Clinton News Network losers say and say, well, it's because he's deported illegal immigrants. You mean people that snuck into the country illegally? Are you fucking retarded? I can't fucking sneak into Mexico. I can't fucking sneak into fucking Canada. I can't sneak into any fucking country. I guess my fucking white privilege ain't working, motherfuckers. You fucking drug addict losers on the left. I've had enough of you fuckers. Actually, I wish this fucking president just let all your fucking cult members overdose and burn in hell where they belong. He shouldn't even fucking be saving you assholes. He should just let you all fucking die. He's too nice of a president. I wouldn't be like that if I was president. I would say, fuck the left. Let them kill themselves on drugs. Because I've had enough of you fucking lunatics. You ruined my life. And then you all have an obsession with little innocent babies, killing them because you got your Roe v. Wade. Oh, it's so important to kill an innocent little baby. If some fucking leftist lunatic isn't shooting up some fucking Democrat city or doing something crazy with a gun, they're murdering a little innocent baby. That's your fucking shitty cult. And if they're not murdering little babies, they're mutilating their private parts and saying, well, my son or my daughter wanted to be a daughter or a son. They wanted to change their gender because you leftist lunatics believe that you can change your gender. Psychotic. Probably from all the drugs you motherfuckers do. You do crack like fucking Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, which he did a great job at raising, apparently. Oh, and did he own an illegal gun too? A rifle he was never supposed to own? Did he even serve any time behind bars? Or is he special because he's Mr. Creepy Pedo Joe's son? Oh, I'm sorry, alleged Creepy Pedo Joe, who's been accused of abuse by his own daughter, who said that she was afraid because he would force her to take showers with him. As if that's not fucking creepy or not. And that was verified. That was verified by Snopes.com. But I bet you now all you idiots on the left say, Snopes is right-leaning. Is that what you're going to say now? You scumbag motherfuckers. Just make lies up all the time. Anyways. Oh, here's all this information. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get to more questions. Huh? And here's my opinion that triggered the bot, the fucking wonderful bot. Roe v. Wade is the worst thing that ever happened to this country. Worse than rich, white leftists owning black people as slaves. As sad as that history was, there's been more deaths from abortion to the black community than slavery by a small percentage of the white population. What I have a problem with is leftist. Public schools are not properly teaching our school. Black Americans believe all white people own black slaves. They do. You see them crying on social media nonstop about it on TikTok. TikTok brain fucking retards. That's like the worst social media platform right now. TikTok and Twitter, Twatter, whatever you want to call it, and all those, even Facebook's pretty bad. All the dumbest people attract these social media fucking platforms. It's terrible. But anyways, Black Americans believe all white people own black slaves. Not all black Americans. I'm not saying all that. There's some intelligent black Americans. Few, sadly. It should be better, but our public school system is an embarrassment in this country. That's what happens when you have Democrats run in the public school systems. This is not true, and most Caucasians did not own black Americans. Also, as horrendous as slavery was, the people that cry about it 24/7, even though none of us had anything to do with it, and most of our ancestors didn't have anything to do with it either, but they're too stupid to know that because school doesn't teach them shit. Answers. Most of our answers are not connected to it. Wouldn't even, wait a second, what does that say? The people that cry about 24/7, even though none of us had anything to do with it and most didn't have ancestors connected to it, wouldn't even exist if slavery didn't take place. We live among dumb heads, dumb assholes. Can we say that on YouTube? Oh, I'm going to have to make this an adult video anyways. We live among fucking retards. And not the people that are born with mental handicap, just people that choose not to use their fucking brain. And then they blame, well, the educational system is part of the problem. But at the same time, you got a noggin. God gave you a noggin. God gave you a brain. Use the brain. Why so many people can't use their brain? Instead, they just listen to the media that lies to them nonstop. We live among dumb assholes that don't realize that their ancestors wouldn't have mated with others to create their existence in this future. The present right now. I would like for leftist public school systems to talk about real facts when it comes to slavery. Also, I don't like the disinformation the left pushes trying to claim it was Republicans that were behind slavery. No, Republicans ended slavery, and the two sides never switched because Republicans nowadays are still very religious. Most of the people that are voting Republican tend to be religious. That's why the left freaks out and says, fuck Christians and fuck all these people and fuck religion. I know some Democrats will claim that they're religious. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're supporting a party that kills over 1 million babies yearly. Don't fucking call yourself a Christian then. You're a fraud, you fucking moron. You can't even raise your fucking kids properly. That's why they kill their fucking baby. Nobody in my family has ever killed their baby. Oh, you know, and my fucking family isn't all Republicans either. We just have common sense Democrats that aren't stupid enough to just kill their own fucking child because the media tells you it's empowerment. It's empowerment. They just want to control your vagina that you can't control yourself. I would like blah, blah, blah. Also, I don't like this information that the left pushes trying to claim Republicans are behind slavery, blah, 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 blah. Republicans nowadays are still very religious, while many on the left are not religious and will pretend to be religious while spouting off about how lovely it is to take the life of another human being that has a heartbeat and a brain. What's the response from this bot? It's going to be a stupid response. It's going to be a lefty response. It's already programmed because it wants to be like, I'm smarter than you. You're not smarter than me. You're a dumb fucking bot that's programmed by some fucking idiots. And didn't Elon Musk used to own ChatGPT? What does he own now? And then somebody else owns it now, I think. Some leftist loser probably. Oh, you can't say that on TV. Oh, I mean, you can't say that on TV. I can't say that on YouTube because YouTube's full with censorship. We know who owns YouTube. YouTube loves to celebrate Pride Month. Fucking made up shit, sick shit that's responsible for kids getting their freaking private parts mutilated. You fucking made a month for that, you sick bastards. Anyways, we're not going to be able to read the response. You can read this. Look, I'm filming it. You can read the stupid shit response it gave me. It's all nonsense. Oh, this needs more context. This needs more context, everybody. Suck my you-know-what. At least they told the truth about this. At least the spot did tell the truth about this. Most white people did not own slaves. This is correct. Yeah, no shit. Look at this. It says only about 1% to 2% Americans owned slaves. You fucking want to know why? It's because nobody ever had money to fucking clothe people and feed other people. They barely had that money to fucking take care of their own fucking family. Now they're supposed to try to take care of somebody else's family? It's like, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. And yes, I mean, there's bad aspects. Of course, people were being whipped. Some people were being raped. Some people were being killed. You still have to fucking, you still got to feed people and give them clothes to some degree. Oops, I just hit a button. I hate this iPhone. Anyways, read what you want, believe what you want, because I think some of this is bullshit. They simplify it on purpose because they keep trying to get people to vote for their stupid cult. So, on public education, your core complaint here is actually reasonable. Schools often teach simplified narratives on purpose. They have the time to actually teach people and say, hey, Guess what? Only 1 to 2% of the population actually owned people, owned slaves. But instead, they just leave that part out. Instead, it's all white people own slaves because we live in a stupid Democrat society that fucking lies to people. And then the right doesn't even have the balls to stand up and say, hey, this is not true. I don't see many people, I don't see videos I've watched a lot of videos. I don't see Republicans even talking about this, saying, like, this is all bullshit. Like, I mean, some people do bring it up occasionally, but not as often as it needs to be brought up for the fact that people keep whining. No, I don't owe you shit. My dad doesn't owe you shit. Most white people don't owe you shit because you aren't busting your ass and working and doing something with your life. Instead, it's, we're owed reparations. Then go to the 1 to 2% of fucking leftists that had ancestors that owned your slaves. Go find those motherfuckers. They're probably people like George Soros. Even though I know, he's not actually from this country. Yeah, he should get the fuck out of the country. Why is that old man even still alive? I don't even know if he still is. He's like 100 years old, for Christ's sakes. And yes, I know some people live until they're 104. That's the worst fucking person that we need alive right now. Just somebody that funds all these fucking problems in this country. Also, morally irrelevant. Are you special? How can you say that you wouldn't want Denzel Washington and anyone else who may have sadly had slavery in their families to not exist? I'm glad people like Denzel Washington exist. I am also happy he doesn't bow down to the rotten Democrat cult that has hurt this nation in many different ways. Whether that's mutilated children's private parts or demonizing others by pushing a lie about how Whitey is hunting down black people nowadays. We got to hear about that all the time on Clinton News Network and Microsoft stupid fucking news network. And here's more what I've typed, what I asked it. We all remember how the media phrased George Zimmerman as a white Hispanic. And while he does have Caucasian bloodlines, I believe his father is Caucasian. I think I've researched it or something. The media clearly labeled him as Caucasian to vilify him. Not only, well, you can look at that both ways. Both Hispanics and Caucasians could say, hey, they're looking at him only as his race, and they're saying he's a bad person because he's white and he's Hispanic, which his race should have had nothing to do with the case at all. But, the Democrats and the left loves to fucking inject race into every goddamn aspect of our lives. And while he does have Caucasian bloodlines, I believe his father's Caucasian, he clearly shows more his Hispanic heritage with his facial features. The media clearly labeled him as a Caucasian to vilify him. Not only that, we have evidence of it too. I believe it was Clinton News Network or a more shit news network or a more stupid news network, whatever you want to call Microsoft's propaganda channel, lighten his mugshot. They did lighten his mugshot, and the response is, no, we didn't do that. They just took a picture, and it was just an old mugshot. No, I'm pretty sure they did that because that's the sick people we're dealing with on their cult-like side. But anyways, I digress, right? Is that the term?